What's up, guys? It's Bumpkins. Today is Wednesday, August 18th. Wednesday means New Comic Book Day. New Comic Book Day means New Comic Book Haul video. As always, I went down to Infinity Flux here in Chattanooga, Tennessee for another big old stack of books. And actually a few other goodies as well. It's a lot to get through today, so let's jump right in. Let's start with the comics. First off, for Marvel, we've got Guardians of the Galaxy number 17. I only intended to read this for just a few issues, but because I like the direction they were going with it. But now I'm wrapped up in this whole, what is it, the Last Annihilation, or the new Annihilation story that's happening. I can't remember the title, but I'm kind of wrapped up in that now, so I'm going to keep going with that. It's really fun. Iron Man number 11, still can't believe that the A covers are, the Alex Ross covers are the A covers. I'm way behind on this series, but I have enjoyed what I've read. Miles Morales, Spider-Man Annual number 1, part of the Infinite Destiny storyline. I got the connecting cover. I guess that's the gauntlet, right? I need to put them all together so far, see what I can see. But I haven't read this yet, but it should be fun. One that I'm looking forward to is Moon Knight number 2. This is the game variant, the Marvel Duel variant. I just thought that was a cool image of Moon Knight. The first one was really cool. Can't wait to see what happens here. Sinister War number 3, the Bagley connecting variant. Haven't read this one either, but yeah, I'm sure it's fantastic. For my buddy Opie, I got I don't know which one this is. It's not for me. Star Wars War of the Bounty Hunters number 3, the action figure variant. He likes those, so I picked that up for him. That's all the Marvel ones. Over on DC, we've got Batman Catwoman number 6. It seems like it's forever since issue number 5 came out. But I'm cool with it because I haven't read the series at all, so I'm just getting them all, and the thing will probably be done by the time I get around to reading it. But I had to go with the Jim Lee cover there. Flash 773, the B cover. This series is fine. I'm not loving it as much as I'd like to, but we're in a new storyline with Heatwave now, which really just kind of got kicked off. Well, yeah, just started last issue, so we'll see how this one is. One that I do enjoy reading is Legends of the Dark Knight. This is number 4, the B cover. These are fun Batman stories told outside of all the stuff going on in the Tiny books right now, so it's one you can just pick up, read, and then you're done, and it's fun, so I like those. And then the second printing of number 2 of The Nice House on the Lake. So just like the second and the third printings of number 1, this is the same cover, but it looks like it's been burned away. So I'm going to try to keep getting all these as well. I might stop at some point because I don't need all these multiple copies, but I love this book. I love these covers, so I just went ahead and got it. Nightwing number 83, the B cover. I've actually seen a lot of really positive things about this book on Twitter today. I haven't read any of Tom Taylor's run on Nightwing yet because, again, I haven't caught up on Tynian's Batman and just that whole era of Bat books. I haven't caught up on any of them yet, but I've got them all right down here behind me. So that's going to add to it. I can't wait to read this because I've heard all kinds of good things. Shazam number 2, the B cover. The first one was really interesting, and I probably need to read it again. I don't quite remember what happens, but I liked it, and I'm going to read it, and I'm going to read this one, and I'm going to enjoy it. So one that's really interesting, Superman and the Authority number 2. The first issue was the Authority wasn't even in the first issue. It was a setup for the story to come, but it's interesting. Like I said in the TikTok I made about the first one, Superman is losing his powers, but it's real inconsistent across all the Superman books. So that's a little bit sort of irritating, but the stories are good. I like it, so we'll see where this one goes. And then I haven't been buying these, but then the issue 6 came out today or yesterday, so I decided to go ahead and get caught up. So I picked up Superman Red and Blue number 4, number 5, and number 6. This was the one that came out yesterday. I had the first 3. I like anthology books. I don't know why I decided to stop getting these, so I decided to pick them back up again. So over on the Image side, we've got Home number 5. This is pretty interesting. This kid's learning how to use his powers a little bit better. Homesick Pilots number 8, which is getting a little bit weird. The whole series started off supernatural. Now it's got this weird sci-fi bend to it, but it works. So we're going to check that one out. And then one that I'm excited to read, I'll probably read it later tonight, Nocterra number 6. This has gotten better with every issue. I mean, it started great, and then it's only gotten better with every issue. This wraps up the first volume, and I can't wait to see what happens there. And then one that I read today that is super duper fantastic, Radiant Black number 7. Holy cow, you guys. If you like fun action adventure books, this is really fun. the story's really getting ramped up now. So it's been kind of a slow burn, but it is really picking up with this one. This one is great. I highly recommend it. One that I don't remember what it's about whatsoever is Second Chances #1, but I do remember that it sounded cool when I pre-ordered it, so I'm going to open it up and read it, and it's going to be like Christmas. I'll be surprised. And then Time Before Time, number what? 4? I think this is number 4. This has been a fun time travel story. So yeah, I mean, we'll see where they time travel to next. That's it for the Image. Over on the other indies, we've got, from Aftershock, we've got, I went with the Treasury size, God of Tremors. I think this is a one-shot. They did have a regular comic size as well, but I went with the Treasury size. I just like the big books. They're a pain to store, but I think they're fun, so we're going to try that one out. From Bad Idea, the start of their final 5 books was today, with the first one being Passive Aggressive. I have no idea what the story is, but it looks fun, and I was able to snag the button. So, super cool. I don't know what superpowers I get from these buttons in the Final 5 sticker, which is right over there, but we'll find out. Eat the Rich #1. I think this might be like a vampire book, but I'm not real sure, so we'll find out. Bermuda #2 was really fun. I enjoyed it. I love the artwork. The ending of issue 1 was really interesting, so I can't wait to see how that continues. Godzilla Monsters and Protectors #5. The B cover. Got this for my son. He loves Godzilla, so I've been picking these up for him. Rabid World #3. The first 2 were pretty cool, and we'll just see what happens from there. And let's see. That's actually all for the new comics that came out today, but I did pick up some from the dollar bins as well. I picked up Fantastic Four 25. This is one of the Alex Ross Timeless variants. I didn't have this one, so I thought for $1, heck yeah. And then this is New Mutants, I think #13, but I only got it because it was $1 and it was another Alex Ross Timeless variant, so heck yeah. And then you guys know I like the True Believers. I haven't picked one up in a while, but this one is Doctor Strange, The Last Days of Magic, #1. The True Believers are always $1 anyway, even when they're new, and they just reprint classic stories. So I like to have that to my collection. Picked up Ghost Rider. This is the series from, I think, 2018, #4 and #6 to go along with the ones I have. I've almost got all 12 issues now, so we'll keep hunting for those. I picked up the first couple issues of a series. Yeah, this is from the 90s, I believe, early 90s. It's got to be 90s, right? Punisher, Captain America, Blood and Glory, #1. And #2. It's a 3-issue miniseries. They only had the first 2, so I'll have to try to hunt down the third one. These are square bound. These things were... They did a lot of these in the 90s. And the Punisher and Ghost Rider and Wolverine were in a lot of them. So, Captain America and Punisher hanging out, I've always liked that. Just on a whim, because it was $1, I got Slingers #1. You guys remember Slingers, when Spider-Man decided to be 4 different identities for a while, and then he decided to stop doing that, but then somebody else took on the 4 different identities? I don't know, it was just sitting there for $1. I thought, yeah, why not? I'll grab it. So, I don't really know what this is. Deceased, A Good Day to Die #1. I'm assuming... I got it because the cover was cool. The Deceasening, based on the true case files of the Waynes. I just thought that was a cool cover. I know it's part of the Deceased story, which I have all of those in hardcovers, so I guess I have this in there somewhere, I think. But I just thought the cover was cool. And then Batman Run, Riddler Run #3. I actually got the first 2 from the dollar issue bins a while back, and then the third one's there today. So I thought, hey, it's only a 3-issue series, so now I have the whole thing. And then the last for these is, I don't know, I just on a whim again, Medieval Spawn and Witchblade #1. I dig Medieval Spawn. I think he's pretty cool. I've barely read any Witchblade ever, so I thought I would try that for $1 as well. The fun doesn't stop there. I also picked up something that I just thought was cool. This is Dark Knight's Death Metal. This is a single from the album. This is Rise Against Broken Dreams. It's vinyl, but it's one of the square ones. I thought that was pretty cool. I think this is Death Metal #1. I didn't really need this, I guess, since I got the full album on Free Comic Book Day that I showed you guys during my Free Comic Book Day haul. This is just one song out of all of that, but I just thought it was cool. I mean, it's red vinyl and it's square and it's got a variant cover with it. So yeah, I just thought I'd pick that up and throw that in the old collection. And then you guys know it wouldn't be a day getting comics without an omnibus, but this is a little bit different. So they actually had somebody trade in a whole bunch of collected editions, mostly trade paperbacks, a couple hardcovers, things like that, and their pre-owned trades and hardcovers and all that kind of stuff are half off. So all this stuff was half off, which is the only reason I got it. So I picked up Justice League: The Dark Side War Omnibus. It says Omnibus, but it's not that big. So it collects 10 issues of Justice League from the New 52, because this happened in the New 52 era, and then some of the other tie-ins. I have read this story, and I thought it was pretty neat. I love Jason Fabok's work. So this collects all that. I read it digitally. I've never had it collected. So because this was half off, I decided to go ahead and try that out. But then they also had something else that that I just thought would be cool to have. And again, because it was a really good price, I got it's basically the entire set of The Death of Superman. So it's and these are trade paperbacks. It's The Death of Superman, Funeral for a Friend, Reign of the Superman, Return of Superman, and then Superman Doomsday, like all the post stuff. But it's a set, you know. It creates the whole bloody Superman logo here. They traded it in, or somebody traded in the, you know, the whole set, and I couldn't let somebody just buy like one and then it'd be like, you know, all weird like that. So I went ahead and picked up the whole set. I do have a couple of different copies of Death of Superman in trade, but they're older. They don't have all this in it. I think it's just like this one basically. So you know, I read it in the 90s, and I think I don't think I've read it since then. I just thought it'd be cool to have all these together. And again, it was a good price. So Infinity Flux, thank you for having these and hooking me up with those. But the fun doesn't stop there, because they had a couple of free Comic Book Day t-shirts that that they didn't need. A couple extra ones, I mean. So they hooked me up with a free Comic Book Day t-shirt drawn by Scotty Young. You see the free Comic Book Day logo up there. That is such a cool shirt. It's I don't know if the light's reflecting it. It's blue, and it's got just a really cool Scotty Young illustration on it. So I thought that was cool. But the fun doesn't stop there, because it also wouldn't be a day of me getting comics without another poster. This one is pretty cool. I'm gonna back up so you can see the whole thing. It is I don't remember the name of the painting, but you guys have seen it, where the construction workers are sitting on the big steel beam eating lunch. Well, this is that, but with comic book characters. But it's not just Marvel or DC, it's both. You got Superman next to Daredevil down there. No, wait, that's the Flash. Sorry, I couldn't see from back here. But Deadpool, Wolverine, and Batman, Spider-Man. But I just thought that was a pretty cool poster. I've looked at it a few times. Every time I go, or not every time, but a few times that I've been in there, I've looked at it and thought today would be a great day to get it. So that's it, guys. That's everything I picked up today. There's a lot of stuff, a lot of different stuff. I don't know if there's been a day where I've picked up this much different type of stuff before. But super fun, super cool. Infinity Flux, you guys are awesome. Also, check them out on TikTok now, at Infinity Flux. They're on there now. So guys, that's it. I appreciate you watching. If you like this video or any of the other videos on my channel, maybe consider hitting the subscribe button. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you didn't like this video, give it a sarcastic thumbs up. And if nothing else, leave me a comment below. Let me know what you picked up this week. Did you get anything cool besides comics? I mean, like, you know, comic-related stuff, but did you get any shirts or posters or records or anything like that? Just let me know. I love comic books. I could talk about them with a room full of people or just to a camera. Guys, remember, comic books are supposed to be fun. They are just another fun form of storytelling. Like what you like. Let everybody else like what they like. If there's something you don't like, ignore it. You don't have to rant and rave about it. There's plenty of comics for everyone to go around. There's plenty for you to find what you like. And it's super duper easy to ignore the stuff that you don't. So guys, I sincerely appreciate you watching, and I will see you in the next one. Bye-bye.